Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Erin, and for today's video I am at Popeyes to get their Hot Ones bundle and do a little Q&A, because if you've ever watched Hot Ones, then you know that Sean Evans interviews his guests while they eat the wings. You guys have been asking me to do an updated Q&A, so I thought what better time to do one than while I am eating the Hot Ones bundle. So I did already get everything. So we have the Sizzling Sriracha dippers, the Smokin' Rojo chicken sandwich, the Darren Dab ghost wings. I got the bone-in ones. Keep it more true to the Hot Ones episodes. And then we have the regular buttermilk ranch and the Hot Ones Sriracha hot sauce that goes with the dippers, and then the Last Dab ranch that goes with the wings. And then I asked you guys on Instagram to drop some questions, and a lot of you left some good ones, and I actually had a lot of the same ones. So I'm going to try everything first, and then while I eat the rest of it, I will answer as many questions as I can. So I think I'm gonna try, okay, I think I'm gonna put my hair up. It is so like gross outside, and the rain kind of messed it up, and it's like irking me in the viewfinder. Okay, that's better for now. All right, so I think I'm gonna save the actual wings for last to get more of the Hot Ones experience. So I think I'm gonna try the Rojo sandwich first. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I know I literally just had a Popeye sandwich in my last video, but in my defense, I didn't know this was coming out, so I wouldn't have gone here if I did. But this is what the inside looks like. And then it says the Smokin' Rojo chicken sandwich is a crispy chicken fillet with Los Calientes Rojo spread and pickles on a toasted brioche bun. Okay, that sounds pretty good, but it also sounds a little spicy. All right, let's try it. Wow. That is definitely spicier than the regular spicy chicken sandwich, and I would know because I literally just got it the other day. But the taste of this is delicious. Popeyes just does chicken sandwiches so well to begin with. And the sauce on this, it has a pretty decent kick to it, but it also tastes really good. Nothing is worse than when something's spicy, but it's just like a spice that doesn't have a good flavor. This has a really good flavor to it. Wow. I love that. That is a little spicy though. I did get a Dr. Pepper because my last video had a Dr. Pepper from here, and I've never really been a big Dr. Pepper person, but I really enjoyed it the other day, so I wanted another one. It is so crisp from here too. Oh, so good. Okay, first question. Where did you and Orlando meet? I have answered this quite a few times, so I'll make that short and sweet. We met on Tinder. It's funny though, because I met his sister in like first grade. I literally knew her my whole entire life, but I was never friends with her. And yeah, we grew up down the street from each other, but we never met. He is 7 years older than me, so we were never in like the same stage of life. And yeah, one day I was scrolling on Tinder because I was a lonely 20-year-old and he popped up, and the rest is history. How has your life changed since you had your son? Positive and negatives. Well, of course, life has changed a lot. But truthfully, like for me at least, there really aren't any negatives. Like, I wanted a baby so bad. My heart longed for him for so long before he was born. And now that he is born, like, he's just the absolute biggest blessing. Of course, life is a lot different now, but it also has a way bigger meaning. Like, I feel like I found my purpose in life being his mom. I don't know if that really makes sense. I know a lot of people say that their identity is more than just a mom, but for me, that's all I want my identity to be, kind of. Or at least right now, like, that's just, I don't know, I love it more than anything. Of course, when you have a baby, you can't go out or do whatever you want whenever you want, but for me, I never really did much anyway, so he hasn't stopped me from doing anything. And yeah, I don't really sleep as much anymore, but that'll pass. Like, I don't know, I'm just soaking in every second, and I love the way life is right now, so wouldn't trade it for the world. I don't really know if that did a good job at answering the question though, but I guess for me, there are no negatives, and just how my life is now, just being his mom is just, everything is a positive. Life has a whole new meaning in the best kind of way, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. How many more kids do you and Orlando want? One more. I would love to have 3 kids in total, but he's pretty set on just having one more and having 2. So for now, that is the plan. So just one more baby after him. Do you have a girl name picked out for when, if baby number 2 was a girl? Yes. Well, okay. So we thought that June was a girl because, so when I first found out I was pregnant, I had this gut instinct that it was a boy. But then, like, all of the old wives' tales pointed to girls. So I really thought that he was a girl. I convinced myself he was a girl. So we picked out a girl's name. And then we always said that our next baby, if it was a girl, that would be her name. But now the time is going on, everybody is naming their kid that. So, like, we were going to name her Charlotte for her first name and Rose for her middle, because I've always loved Rose as a middle name. And I think Charlotte is so cute for a girl name, especially the nickname Charlie. I've always loved the nickname Charlie. So her name would have been Charlotte Rose Castillo, and then her nickname would have been Charlie. But Charlotte became so popular, and Rose for a middle name became super popular. So I don't think that we would still name her that if it is a girl next. I'm not sure, because I do love the name and I don't want something being popular to, like, deter me from naming my baby that. But we'll see when the time comes. If, you know, if the time comes, maybe there will be a name I like more at that point. So we'll see. I'm not 100% sure at this point. But let me try the dippers. What are these? Okay. The Sizzling Sriracha dippers are pickled garlic sriracha marinated chicken dippers served with buttermilk ranch dip cup and sriracha sachet. Is that the same thing as a packet? Is that not how you pronounce it? I don't know, but it's with the sriracha packet. Okay, I think I'm going to save this for last, like they do on the show, like they do, like, the last dab. I think I'm going to save this for the last dab. But then this is also the last dab ranch. Should I save this? But they eat real wings. I think I'm going to eat this now. It doesn't even actually matter. Okay. Ooh, this is the ranch. Oh, wait, no. I used the wrong one. Ignore me. This is the buttermilk ranch. Okay, that ranch is for the wings. All right. Okay, this is the regular ranch. Ooh, maybe that's why they do the packet. I'll try it with the packet, too. Let's just try these. this first. This is what they look like up close. They're not saucy or anything. They are good, but Popeye's chicken sandwiches are like phenomenal. And the chicken dippers, they're so skinny that they're just very dry. And there's like no chicken in it. The ranch is good, but I feel like these aren't my favorite. The chicken itself does have a little bit of a kick to it, though. You can taste that sriracha in the batter, but it's not that spicy. This is what I mean when there's like not really any chicken. It's mostly just breading. So these as a whole I wouldn't really recommend. That's just my opinion though. I think the chicken sandwich is 100 times better, and the wings will probably also be a lot better. Let me try this though. So this is their sriracha hot sauce, and it is a 3 out of 10. So it is mild medium sauce. Let's see if their 3 out of 10 is the same as my 3 out of 10. That's spicier than a 3 to me. I would never survive on that show. You guys know I would never survive on that show. This is like a good 6 out of 10 for me. Maybe more. It really does just taste like sriracha sauce though. But it is spicy. Ooh, and it's getting spicier. Oh, that's really spicy. A 3 out of 10. How? Why not call your son Lando instead of June? Okay, I know that June is like a weird nickname. I know a lot of people would be like, that's a girl's name. I don't know why you named your kid a girl's name. Lando specifically, actually, Orlando's ex-girlfriend used to call him Lando, so I'm not gonna name my kid that. But the whole like nickname June came about because obviously he is a junior. His name is Orlando Jr. My husband, Orlando, his uncle, he's a junior. And Orlando's dad calls, because they're brothers, calls him June for short. And he's always called him June, and we just liked that. We thought it was cute because he kind of has like 2 nicknames. So my husband, Orlando, he isn't technically a junior, but his dad is also Orlando. But Orlando has a middle name and his dad doesn't have a middle name. It's kind of confusing. But basically, he's not technically a junior because he has a middle name. So technically, he is the first junior, but he has the same name as his grandpa. But yeah, so we just thought it was cool, like, to really keep the name in the family. Like, not only is his name Orlando Jr., but also he has a nickname based off of his uncle. So that's where that came from. It is more like a family nickname though. I don't know what he's going to go by when he's older. That'll be his decision if he wants to go by Orlando, if he wants to go by June, if he wants to go by his middle name. It's entirely up to him. But yeah, June is just what we call him. How's your 4th trimester going? Are you feeling recovered from pregnancy and delivery? I am. Yeah, I am. I feel like once he was about 6 months is when I started to feel like myself again. I don't feel postpartum at all anymore, but thank you for asking. Let's see. Do you still do sign language daily as work or a stay-at-home mom? No, I wish I was a stay-at-home mom. I would love to be. But yes, I do still do sign language for work. If you don't know, I am a sign language interpreter. I am a subcontractor for an interpreting agency, so I basically like travel from hospital to hospital wherever there is a deaf inpatient. So he is home with me during the day, and then when Orlando gets home from work, if there is an inpatient, then I go to work. It is a nice job because I do get to choose my hours. So if we have something planned that day, or if I really just don't want to take it, I don't have to take it. But also I could like leave it and be a stay-at-home mom. But because I'm not technically an employee, I'm not technically like quitting. So I could take a step back from working for a few years, be a stay-at-home mom, and then I could just join again basically and start working and taking jobs again. So the job is always there whether I become a stay-at-home mom or not, which is really nice. But yeah, I am still working. What was your favorite and least favorite thing about being pregnant? I loved being pregnant. I miss being pregnant so much. I would have all the babies if Orlando would let me. I would say the least favorite would be the first trimester. I had a very rough first trimester. If you've been around for a while, then you know that I was MIA for like 3 months because I survived off of Ensure and like watermelon. It was a summer when I was in my first trimester, and I literally just ate fruit and drank Ensure, and I lost like 20 pounds. But once I got through that second trimester, I didn't even feel pregnant. I loved the second trimester. Like, I absolutely loved it. I felt like 10 out of 10. I was like glowing. I felt so good. He was big enough where I had a cute little bump, but like not a big bump, and I could feel him, but he didn't hurt me. Second trimester, that's definitely the best one. Third trimester, I had terrible acid reflux to the point where I couldn't even like lay down. So that was really rough. And he got so big that he would like hurt me when he'd kick, but really nothing to complain about. I know a lot of people experience really bad pelvic pain and stuff like that. I really didn't have any of that. I guess I was lucky. I mean, there's plenty of people that don't get sick at all in their first trimester. So like that was definitely the worst part, but I would do it a million times over. I mean, it was totally worth it. And they say too, like you forget, like with a tattoo, like you get a tattoo and then you forget how painful it was, so you want another one. It's kind of like the same thing. Like I totally forget now how horrible my first trimester was. I talk about it, but I don't remember like the feeling of it. But I'm sure when I'm pregnant again, I will. And then I'm gonna be like, why did I do this to myself again? And then I'm gonna look at it and be like, oh, that's why. Totally worth it. So long story short, least favorite would be morning sickness, and favorite, I guess, would be feeling him move. Ooh, I will say, if you eat these how they're supposed to be eaten, they're a lot better. They're really good. Actually, dip it and then put the sriracha on it, and the combination of everything is very tasty. Of course, I'm like making a mess out of it now, but it is really good altogether. How difficult is it for you to be a mom, wife, and work woman? I think everything has its struggles. I would say the hardest part is like I'm home with June all day long, and I, like, my cup is full in the morning, and I give him my all. So by the time, like, nighttime rolls around, like, Orlando gets home from work, I cook dinner, we eat dinner, we put June to bed, and then, like, my cup is empty, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I am, like, depleted by the end of the day, and then I don't have anything left to give Orlando. That's the hardest part, because obviously our relationship, like our marriage, is extremely important. And I wouldn't say that, like, having a baby is hard on our marriage, but for me, it's like trying to give energy towards him and fill his cup the way that it needs to be full when I have nothing left to give. So I think that's just something that is, like, just like an adjustment, I guess, something I'm just gonna have to get used to, or maybe it'll get easier as time goes on, especially once, like, he's bigger and in school and stuff. But he's at that age right now where he requires my undivided attention all day long, and then on top of, you know, filming and doing YouTube and working, a lot of times I am extremely exhausted by the time nighttime rolls around. So yeah, I think some days are definitely easier than others, but it is hard to juggle all of it. But we're getting through it, and everything will be fine. Thin crust or deep dish? Deep dish. Let's see. Any plans to venture out to restaurants or fast food places at the Jersey Beach? I eat there all the time, like on the boardwalk and stuff. I just never really do videos there because local spots just don't really do good. But I can. Maybe next year I'll do, like, some boardwalk videos. Let's see. Okay, so I think that's everything off of Instagram, but a few of you left me ones on the community page. Let me try to find those. Yeah, so we have some questions on here as well that I'll answer. But first, let me try the wings, because I am starting to get full. I ate the entire chicken sandwich and basically all of these. They are actually really good. But use the sauce that it comes with and the ranch. Eat them the way they're intended to be eaten, and you will enjoy them. These are the Darren Dab Ghost Wings. Classic bone-in wings with ghost pepper dry rub, served with a last dab ranch dip cup. Yikes. These sound like they're gonna be spicy. All right, well, this is the last dab ranch cup that I showed you guys before. And it comes with 6 wings. So I'm going to try this one. Ooh, this one has a lot of dry rub on it. You can see all that seasoning. And it's a flat, and we love flats. So try this one first. Oh, shoot. I should have dipped it. I always forget to do that. I should have tried it and then dipped it, but we'll try it. We'll try it again, not dipping it. But okay, let's take a bite. Oh no. Oh no, these are spicy. They're so good. Oh, they're so spicy. Oh my gosh. Now I feel like I'm on the show. Oh my gosh. I don't know if the last dab ranch, I'm assuming that's also spicy. I don't know if I can eat these. Oh my gosh. My mouth is on fire. I would not survive an episode on Hot Ones. Ain't no way. They're spicy. I can't even explain to you what they taste like. Heat. Sriracha. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so spicy. Why do they do this? Oh no. Oh my gosh. Some of them don't have as much spice, but the one that I ate was like had the most seasoning on it. Oh my gosh, it's hot. I want to know if this is spicy though. That is spicy. Why do they do that? Oh my god. Okay, you're just dipping spicy wings in spicy ranch. Oh my gosh, that's so mean. You guys probably tried this and are like laughing at me right now because it's probably not spicy for you. But holy cow, that's so spicy for me. Why am I so bad at spice? Oh my gosh, I'm almost out of my drink now too. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to eat the wings with regular ranch. I can't do that spicy ranch. That spicy ranch is like terrible. It tastes good, but it's terrible. I'm going to eat the wings with regular ranch so I can answer the rest of the questions. Wait, there's one that asks a lot of YouTube questions. How much money do you make on YouTube? Enough to pay for the videos and have money in my pocket after, not enough to be a stay-at-home mom. So take that information as you will. The most challenging part about starting a YouTube channel is just having the confidence to just start. What tools helped you with your channel? I just use iMovie and Canva. iMovie to edit and Canva for my thumbnails. What advice would you give someone who's interested in creating their own YouTube channel? You just have to do it and be consistent. The only way to fail is to give up. It might take one person 3 months to hit 100,000 subscribers, and it might take somebody 3 years, but as long as you don't give up, you'll get there. So it's not always easy, and sometimes it's defeating. You like think that you have this great, amazing idea for a video, and then the video doesn't do well, and it is a really crappy feeling. But then you do a video that like does amazing, and it's the best feeling. So there's definitely highs and lows, but it's totally worth it and a lot of fun, and 10 out of 10 would recommend. Yeah. Okay, these questions are similar to ones I already answered. Yes, we want more kids. I started a YouTube channel literally just for fun. I was bored. No. I tried to have a channel a few years ago, and I like filmed on my phone, and nothing. I had like 600 subscribers in like a year. I wasn't consistent at all, but it was like a food channel, and then I wanted to have another channel, and I actually made this to be more of like a vlog channel. If you were like one of the first like 1,000 subscribers, then you know that it used to be called Erin's Vlogs. No, I think it was Erin Vlogs. I don't even remember at this point, but yeah, so it was supposed to be a vlog channel. But I did my first ever video letting the person in front of me Is that what I eat video? Because to me, like, vlog channels could literally do anything they want, opposed to just like a specific niche. Like, so that's why I did that, and then it got like 12,000 views in like a week, and I'm like, holy cow, that's crazy. It was first ever video. So I'm like, maybe that's like a sign that I meant to just do like food videos. But I did do a few videos after that weren't food related, and they didn't do good at all, and I really didn't have fun filming them. It kind of felt more like a chore. And I just really enjoy the food content. It's like more like effortless, I guess you could say, for me. But yeah, I just started it just because I had the other channel, and I was like, okay, I actually want to like have a consistent channel. So many people have channels out there, and I just thought that it would be cool to have one, and I was determined to have a successful one. So at first it was like a hobby, and I mean, I would definitely still call it a hobby, but I would like for it to be more than a hobby one day. I just wanted something to do that I would enjoy. I was really active as a kid. I did a lot of sports and stuff, and like as you got older, I feel like there's not really as much to do, so I thought having a channel would give me something to do off my days off of work. And then I just really, really enjoyed it. So now we're here. Side note, the wing that I just had barely had any of the ghost pepper stuff on it. So that one was actually really tasty and not that spicy. Like, you can see the difference in color of this one. This one doesn't have much on it, opposed to this one, which was like the first one I tried. So this one probably won't really be that spicy. So I did dip it in the Last Dab sauce, but the other one I'm dipping in the ranch. But who would you like to collab with in future video? I don't think I would do a collab. Wow, this is really spicy. I don't really like that. Okay, I don't know any YouTubers personally. I think that's the only way I would do one, is if I just happen to have a YouTube friend. But I'm not really down to like meet a stranger and film a video with them just for content. I don't really see the point. I feel like that's not really genuine. That's just my personal opinion. If I met someone somewhere, somehow, and became friends with them, then yeah, I would totally be down. But as of right now, nobody. Have you started making income from social media? Yeah, I make money off of my videos. Are you trying for baby number 2? No, because I had a C-section. I was in labor with June for 12 hours, and he was stuck. His head wouldn't fit through my pelvis, so we had an emergency C-section with him. And you're supposed to wait at least a year to start trying, so. On his first birthday is when we will start trying. Does making food videos get expensive? Yes. So I try to watch how much money I spend, because the more money I spend, the less money I bring home at the end of the day. That's also another reason why I didn't want to do food videos at first. I wanted to do more like vlog videos, because a lot of those don't cost money. And obviously food videos are going to cost money no matter what, unless I have a homestead and I'm like growing it myself, but I don't have one of those, so it does get expensive. But I try to watch what I spend. That might be all of the questions, actually. Oh my gosh. These flats, I think because of like this shape, they have just absorbed all of the ghost pepper dry rub. The seasoning of them does have a really good flavor. Oh, but they're too spicy for me. I did get a couple messages with questions as well. Holy moly. Try to answer them as fast as I can because this video is getting really long. Do you work out? No, not right now. I would love to, but I just don't have the time. I have a gym membership. I used to work out. I used to take HIIT classes, actually. And I love taking HIIT classes, but I just don't have the time for them right now. Are you dressing Gina for Halloween? Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know what. Plans to travel? Okay, that's the last question I'll answer. Do we have plans to travel? Not currently. But I want to travel the world. I want to travel the world with June. I want him to grow up and have those memories. I would like to go on a vacation once a year as a family when he grows up and with his brother or sister, whatever baby we have next. So as they grow up, I would like to bring them different places so that they have those memories and experiences. But we don't have like plans right now. I want to go to every island in the Caribbean. I really want to go to Hawaii. I want to go to Greece. I'm not really a big sightseeing person, so I know a lot of people like to go to Europe and like go places sightseeing. I'd rather, which probably sounds terrible, I like to go somewhere where the water is blue and the sand is soft and it's warm out and I can sit by the water all day. Obviously, like, you can't do that with kids, but you know what I mean. Like, warm tropical vacation vibes is where I like to go and where I would like to go in the future. So, yeah, basically anywhere tropical. I would love to go to actually Australia, see the Opera House. That is one thing I want to see. Right now, Greece is like #1 bucket list location. I'm not sure when that would happen because that's far, but my uncle, my mom has siblings that live in Sicily, and my uncle lives in Sicily and owns a bed and breakfast, so I would love to go there, stay at the bed and breakfast, and then fly to Greece because it's I think a 2 or 3 hour flight from there, from Sicily to Greece. So that would be cool. That's kind of like the plan, but I don't know how long it would take to be able to afford that trip. I would love to do it within like the next 5 years, because then we'll have both kids by then. So I guess that's not really an actual travel plan. That's more like a bucket list plan. Is Greece in 5 years. That's all the questions. I have one wing left that I want to do like the little like last dab thing with, like they do. Sorry, this packet is disgusting at this point. But I also need this wing for my thumbnail, I think. So I'm gonna use it for my thumbnail. And then we will do the tradition of hot ones where you put an extra dab on the last bite, the last dab. So we're gonna do that, but BRB. Okay, this one doesn't look like it has too much seasoning on it, or the dry rub, so that's good. We're putting a drop. That's all I do in the show, is just a drop. Okay, I put more than I realized. Yikes. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's crazy because the sriracha doesn't even taste that spicy anymore because the wings are just so spicy. But yeah, that's all for me pretending like I'm on the show. Thank you, Sean Evans, for the interview. I'll never be back. Well, on that note, that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the updated Q&A. I tried to get to as many questions as possible. I hope you enjoyed watching me suffer eating those wings. I hope they're not as spicy for you as they were for me. But yeah, on that note, I'm going to wrap this up here. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up, turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video, and subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.